filmed this before, but I just thought it was cool because I walked in here and there were these stones here, here, and here, but this is south, this is north, and I mean this side is west. It's a little off center, but I just wondered if they're familiar with the meridian points. You know, obviously they know sun up and sundown. Their life probably depends on it, so thought that was cool. And then we had seen some potential prints coming up here that were really good. Look at this guy here with the long toes. Heel impression, so it's not a giant. Well, probably give me a run for my money, but let's see. And then there was a couple that were pretty good. Actually, there's a real good example right there. I think there were even a couple others. Oh no, that was the one that was this guy. Here's the other one. So I think we got him in the area, but just doing investigation and going for a walk and seeing what's new down at the lake. So check this out. Sasquatch just tucked that in there, see? But that's the sign, that's their symbol right there. So look at the bugs flying around. It's kind of a shame. It's not even April yet. Mid to late March 2021. Finding interesting evidence down here that they're, as usual, just hanging out and doing their thing, but that's super cool. Talk about a blatant X. We could see that as we walked up the beach. And at first I thought, no, surely I'm just seeing things. Pareidolia, you know, just two, you know, things haphazardly propped up and crossing each other. But then, no, they're put in the bush on purpose. It's so cool that they do that stuff. They've got a human-like mind. You have to appreciate these things. I don't even really know what their faces look like, or exactly what color they are. You know, I got so many questions. But when you see that, you know you're on the right track, and there's tons of footprints around, little ones, and I don't know, this is a sacred place, man. This is special, you know what I'm saying? Awesome place for awesome evidence. Look at that one dead center of the screen there. That's a heavy print, you know, it's muddy. It's pretty clear. That's just a good sign right there. But Mike noticed this as we're standing here, and I was looking at that X, and he's just, you know, that's all you got to do is study the landscape. Looks like there's a good left. That might be him too, coming the other way. You can see the toes on that one too. Up here, I mean, nobody's barefoot. I was talking with Mike earlier, and I'm like, taking pictures, and I wasn't necessarily recording, and I'm like, do you think these are kids though, even though they got mid-tarsal breaks and a bunch of these, and you know, we're just fathoming all these things, and then I look around at everybody with their kids and nobody's barefoot. And furthermore, I picked up 3 pieces of glass since we've been walking and put them up on something. Sorry I didn't keep them, I should have saved them to throw away, but just, you know, turning them down so nobody cuts them themselves. And actually I took one piece of blue glass that I found that was in, you know, the shape of like a kite, like a diamond. Mike said it was the Phoenix Rising sign, but I actually tucked that into the giant Y that I found. So you know, just playing those little games back with them and trying to do meaningful things that will just be like that interplay of the two that can't really talk to each other It's like such a struggle. It's like East and West Germany. It's like what is the word I'm looking for? You know, it's like a theme, like in literature, or just these things that you might analyze in the interplay of humanity in this, you know, somebody, like, let's put it this way, somebody who's your enemy, who is you want to be friends with, or Romeo and Juliet. That's the epitome of what I'm trying to explain. But when you get there and you realize that's the only interaction you can have is on this subtle basis, how do you get face to face? You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's how it's going to end with Sasquatch, but it's pretty amazing just to try with these guys and to do that little play. And if they're human, you know, you're not going to interact with a raccoon or bear or a mountain lion or any other animal in that kind of way where you see them making signs that were meant to be seen. It's just such a different thing with these creatures, you know, and they're, you know, sometimes you think, oh, they're animal, they're human. I don't know, how human are they? That's the question I'm getting at. But such a cool thing to be involved with them and to know about them, because you can tell people, like I said, and they have no idea that you're being serious and they'll mock you for it. But it's definitely a very personal thing for you when you're ready to learn about that, you know, on your own level. So thanks for listening. Have a good day. Take care. Bye.